But St. Louis was at the forefront of the country's civil rights movement. It's the focus of an exhibit on display at the Missouri History Museum. 5 on Your Side's Art Holiday has more on one of the artists commissioned to make the exhibit one of a kind.
Well, and the name of the exhibit is #1 in Civil Rights. It focuses on the struggles faced by African Americans in our city to gain equality. For the man you're about to meet, the exhibit is art imitating life. Walking through the Civil Rights exhibit at the Missouri History Museum.
What we're looking at is a culmination of what the civil rights struggle in St. Louis was for me.
It's like stepping back in time for artist Robert Ketchens.
The fact that I was doing something that was historically relevant, that dealt with a period of time that I grew up in and I knew a lot about, and working with an institution like the History Museum was just ultimate for me.
Ketchens, a New Orleans native who's called St. Louis home for more than 30 years, is one of 4 local African-American artists commissioned to create original art for the exhibit.
Being a black man in America, living in that era, gave me that emotional impact to push messages through. So it was easy for me to bring St. Louis's struggle, part of New Orleans' struggle, part of Alabama's struggle, and so forth. It was the nation's struggle.
Ketchens brought an expertise in portrait painting, bringing to life civil rights champions, Judge Nathan Young, attorney George Vaughn, and activist Pearl Maddox.
She was a female during the 40s. She was African American, and for her to stand up and face the powers to be and organize and have the foresight to see what she was doing was right, just, to me that was the best portrait that I did.
Ketchens is also responsible for one of the first works of art visitors see.
For me to really understand it all, I put it all together and came up with the idea of the mural.
One artist's expression of the past that could play a role in changing the future.
I think the exhibit will open some eyes. My hope is that it opens up the ideas of those who are close to change.
In addition to Robert Ketchens, the exhibit features artists William Burton, Dial Chambers, and Darnell Chambers. 5 on Your Side is a sponsor for the exhibit. #1 in Civil Rights will be at the History Museum through next April. Mike?
Art, thanks. Umpires don't